RE/MAX closed more transactions.
Hi, I'm Taven.
And I'm Andy, and this is the Ask Andy and Taven show at RE/MAX Elite.
Why is your name first?
It's first in the alphabet.
Okay.
And I'm older.
Okay, fair. We get a lot of great questions, and last week my cousin
Because
Cassidy...
Ask Taven and Andy doesn't roll off the tongue as well.
Yes, it...
Ask Taven and Andy.
Ask Andy and Taven. Okay, that's fair.
Yeah.
I'm just going to stick with you're older than I am. So a family member, one of my cousins, Cassidy, asked me last week, what is driving the real estate market? Andy, with your million years of experience in the real estate business,
That was a comment about the older, wasn't it?
What's driving our real estate market?
Well, us old people, that are in the market or have been in the market, I think it's there's jobs, there's growth that's happening, job growth that's happening in Middle Tennessee and Nashville. That's a good place. The tax base, we don't have a state income tax, so a lot of people are moving from other states that have a higher tax base to Nashville. We also have, country music. Doesn't everybody want to come, to Music City to be a big star?
We are actually the #1 live music venue in the world.
Wow.
Yep.
Wow.
Yeah.
#1 live music venue in the world. So tourism is another thing that's there that's driving those things, that go on. It's a happening place as far as things like that. Which also is driving the prices. Our prices are going up because the supply is still limited, which again, an economic theory of supply and demand, when you have a low supply and a high demand, the cost, goes up that much more. Now, builders are trying to help with that. They're trying to build more inventory. This is also a time, if you've been sitting on the fence and waiting to sell your house, maybe now is the time to actually, sell your house because of the demand. That will shift too. Marketers such as ourselves, people that, push markets and beg you to sell your properties and go after builders and things like that. At some point in time, we may have an oversupply, and once we have an oversupply, then the prices will start to ease a little bit, on those things. Or as money, interest rates. I think next month they're talking about the banks are talking about the interest rates going up again. That could limit some of the demand, that's going on as well, because if money gets more expensive, then people have less buying power. So right now is still a great time to get, pre-approved and qualified to buy something. Yeah. What are your thoughts?
I think our market's definitely driven by supply and demand massively. Nashville has been an iconic city for a long time. Country music, we have healthcare, we have amazing sports teams. The Predators are doing great. We have like the #1 place, I think, in like the mid-state for people to come. No, it's in the entire state. We have the #1 city in the entire state to come and throw bachelor or bachelorette parties. People are coming into town and they're spending money. And when people are coming into town and they're spending money and they're experiencing Nashville and seeing how awesome it is to live here, they're wanting to move here. And so, supply and demand. There's a massive demand, there's a little bit lower supply, paired with the fact that interest rates are lower. When interest rates are low, I think we overlook how valuable that can be to a buyer sometimes. And I think sometimes the buyers miss it for sure. You can buy more house when your rate's lower. It gives you the opportunity to buy more homes. So, not only is it a good opportunity for you to sell your home and collect on the increase in value, it could be a great time for you to buy, even though it's a seller's market, because the rates are down. You can get more house for less money.
Absolutely. And for those of you that don't like all the influx of people coming in and that kind of stuff, the outlying areas, there's still some great places with lots of acreage that you can get out and get away from people. Now, I won't promise you that in the next 10 years somebody won't build right beside you or develop your pasture into a neighborhood. But right now there's still some green space that's out there that you can get to, and it may be more affordable than you actually think.
It can be, yeah, definitely.
Yeah. So I'm Andy,
And I'm Taven.
and this is the Ask Andy and Taven show.
Because it rolls.
Because it rolls off the tongue better, and I'm older.
Yep.
Leave your comments or questions below. The links to searches and what your home's worth and home value sites are above. And just keep the questions coming in.
Thanks for watching.
Thank you.
See ya.